Many people use the online coupon service, Groupon, as a way to save a little money when going out, on the town. But you guys, according to BuzzFeedNews.com, 25-year-old Tiffany Nunn got slammed on social media when she tweeted, "I would leave a date if a guy used Groupon." Some people are applauding, some are like, huh? One woman defended Groupon, saying Groupon has all the deals and fun things to do for cheap. You bugging. Now, someone else brought up that it's not just about discounts, but the ideas. So would any of you ladies take offense if you went on a date and your dude pulled out a Groupon or a coupon for a discount?
Hell no.
Y'all are saying...
Look, okay, one of the biggest secrets why some of the wealthiest people are wealthy today is because they know how to save money. It's not being considered cheap. It's being efficient with the way you spend. So if a man is going to be real from the get, letting you know he knows how to save money, guess whose bank account you're sharing later on?
Yes.
100%.
I think it's really smart. No one's ever pulled out a coupon on a date with me, but I would never hold that against them. I actually, like for instance, when you go to Six Flags, if somebody took you to Six Flags and they brought out the Coke cans, for the discount, I would be like, yeah, no? I would think that was dope, because that's something I grew up doing. Yes. I'd be like, you're smart with your money, and that's really sexy.
I like it.
Know. A man that's smart with his money.
This is my thing. I'm all for saving money.
Yes.
Okay, I agree with you, Jeannie. However, I just don't want to see it. So, he could use a coupon, but just don't be like, man, this date was amazing. Bam, there you go.
What if he had super swag and he's like, yo, it's so crazy because I picked this spot and then I realized that I had a Groupon for it.
Okay.
So this was half off. How cool is that?
No, just get up.
It doesn't have to be done.
No, get up and go pay the bill where I can't see you.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's swag.
Yeah. That is. You pretend you go to the restroom. You go that trick.
Someone said that's class.
Yeah, that's classy. The stick is classy, all right?
All right.
I think don't look at just the Groupon. Let's be honest, ladies, I'm talking about ladies right now.
Yes.
If we can just look, what if you had a great date? What if he took you to a nice restaurant? Where did he take you? Did he pick you up? Did he have great conversation with you? Did he order a nice bottle of wine? Look at the entire date. Don't just slam the brother because he put out a Groupon.
Yeah.
He's saving money for other areas,
Maybe. Maybe not.
All I know is today, as a married woman, I talk to a lot of my girlfriends about their dating, and I listen to them, and sometimes women get real picky about little qualities about a brother who's just trying to make it happen.
Yeah, and that long term is actually something they would appreciate in a husband.
No real man. He ain't gonna be carrying around no coupons. He gonna do it.
No, come on, man.
No, they not.
Okay, but then people that are single, that are looking for guys out there, should they say no to a guy for a second date if everything else was great except for the coupon?
Let them know. Say, I feel uncomfortable with you in them coupons, bro. And maybe you should know. No.
What about
Wait, see, we got some men in the audience. What'd you say?
That's why you stay single.
But sometimes
Give
you
it up for
don't.
the
Wait,
men
hold
because
on.
they stay single.
Yes.
No, let me talk. This is my show. Let me talk.
Why does the coupon make you uncomfortable?
Hold on.
Yes.
No, it's not that. It's not that. The whole point is of dating is if you can't afford to date and it's how you do it, then don't date. Okay? Don't include me into y'all.
Wait. That means you can't afford to have a spouse and be in love? There's a price bracket?
You're taking it way too far. I'm talking about first, second dates, okay? We ain't talking about when y'all got to buy that house and y'all got to work together. We talking about first date. Your first date is your first impression. That means a lot, okay? And if you discounting on the first date, what the hell we gonna do on the 10th date?
No, because
maybe he's saving up so he can take you on that.
I have two people in my life, Annie and Frank. They are my sister and brother-in-law. Frank, when he came out of school, came out of college, was not making any money. Annie believed in him, and she stood by him. They moved into a really, really shady apartment in Philly, and he went to school, and he did his thing, and they shared Groupon-type dinners.
Yeah.
They shared, like, happy hour, you know,
Thugged it
early
out
special.
together.
They did all that together, and she stuck by him, and up until today, he built a business and is now a multimillionaire and taking real good care of the family. So I applaud you guys, because they did it creatively.
That's wonderful, but that first date is very important.
Okay, yes.
I'm saying.
Yes.
Wait, can you ask Annie and Frank
Yes.
what the first date was like, though? Like how?
I know it
Exactly.
was. They literally.
Did he use a Groupon on the first date?
I
just wanna know.
He ordered.
What you say?
Okay.
You what? What was the answer?
He did
What
Blue
you
Plate
said?
special. He ordered dinners that were before 6 p.m. so that the dinners were half
Okay,
off.
that's fine.
They shared meals together.
You
They
talking
ate in a
about?
lot.
I'm talking about that first date. You was about to say no.
Okay, that first date, what he did was, so they came out of school, he was broke, he didn't have a lot of money, so he went over to the house, asked the parents if he could take her out, and then he took her to dinner, he took her to a nice dinner, but he always did it around the time where meals were cheaper. And he told her
That's
that.
smart.
He told her, I want you to know that I really like you.
That's different.
And
He
I
didn't use a
want you to know
coupon though. That's the point.
I like the idea of the
Still date.
conversation, though. Would it make you feel
First
better?
date.
Wait, Lonnie, would it make you feel better if the dude, like Tam, tell me too.
Okay.
Would it make you feel better if the guy said, look, man, came up front and was honest?
Yes.
I think that's really dope when you can see that a guy just puts his heart on his sleeve.
Well,
and-
first of all,
Or he's like, you know what? I want to make this first date. I want to make this first date the best first date you've ever had. But
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I want to pull out all the stops for you.
Okay, this is good.
Right?
This is
right?
good. Yes.
But I'm just gonna be honest with you. We have to go around happy hour. But are you cool with that?
That's great. I think being honest is really
Or
honest.
That's
saying,
what I'm
like,
saying.
yo, I'm saving up. I want to give you a great future if this works out.
it's too much explanation for me.
That is true.
Oh, my God.
Diva right here.
No, it's not a
Right
diva.
here.
Take me out. You know, if you can
different
afford
strokes
to
for
date
different
me, you
folks.
can
Yes.
afford to date me. That's
Yes.
all.
And-
I don't need to hear about your plan on how to date me. Just take me out.
He's
That's
not
it.
putting your date on layaway. He's
My
just trying to be honest.
But this is, see, while y'all talking about men taking, what about women doing it? Because I know a lot, okay? See, I mean.
What?
Women
what about
doing
men
what?
women doing it. Women take men out. You know, you gonna have your Groupon.
Oh,
and
no,
think
you
it's
need to
some
take
way-
me out. No, we're going too far. I like
Oh.
you using your coupon. I'm not taking you out on our first date.
See?
No.
See?
No.
It's a two. You can't
Oh,
have
how
it
the
two ways.
tables turn.
Okay.
Date.